good of friends we are. Please welcome Jay Farrell.
Good evening. Holy crap. All right. It's about to get real now, isn't it? For those of you who remember my stage antics. It is an honor to be here. We have a great crowd. It's an inspirational night. And before I bring up our keynote speaker, I want to issue a challenge to all the men in the room. Okay? You've seen some inspirational women tonight. You're about to hear from another one. You see some inspirational young ladies who we will all end up working for here shortly. I brought my resume. I'm going to leave it with them on the way out. And then borrow some of that money for Uber on the way, for Uber home. Because I'm running a little slim. Men, be a mentor, be a friend, and be a champion. We will do this together. It's not at the exclusion of men, it's together. Okay? I don't want this to be a problem. We're making huge progress, but we will do it together. You heard my friend Habib talk earlier about an inclusive tech force. We will do that together. My friends Nigel, Derek, and Greg on the WIT Advisory Council with me. We will do it together. The men and women here, we will do it together. The amazing, inspirational young ladies that we saw, we will do it together. Speaking of mentor, friend, and champion, I'd like to bring up to the stage my mentor, friend, and champion, Rhonda Vetere. Rhonda is president of Thrive here in town. Right before that, she was CTO for Estee Lauder. She has too many awards to mention, even more than me, which really irritates me. And she's a champion for all things STEM and STEAM. Please join me in welcoming Rhonda Vetere.
Hi, everyone. Come on, let's bring some energy to this room. All right? I want to hear you say, I am good enough.
I am good enough.
We are good enough.
We are good enough.
Women supporting women. All right. You are going to come across in your career people that you're going to have that moment. And you all know what I'm talking about, and I'll tell you my story. But I want you to look around the room, watching everyone come up here. Jay Farrell is amazing on what he says, and he means it. I want you all to feel that in your hearts. Do you feel it? You guys need to have some energy. I know you're crashing hard, but I really want you to understand this world needs us. If you don't understand that, then what are we doing here? This world needs us. This world needs women to support women. Tonight I walked in here, and is Biza here, the mother of Madison? Is she still here? Where is she? I walked in here talking about the robotic chicks. I walked in here to meet Dana. I don't know. I didn't know some of the folks, but you know what? You extend your hand and you make everyone feel welcome. Everyone is going through something in their life. You don't know what's going on. I'm going to give you some fast and hard facts. And I was honored when Jay asked me, and Pat and Sandy have done a phenomenal job. Your energy, your soul, your passion is unbelievable in this program. And you all should be listening and not in your phone right now and thanking each other. And thank you, Denise, for making sure we got here okay. But I just want to give you some fast and hard facts because it's not easy. It's not. If anyone is going to stand up here and tell you it's easy, they're not telling you the truth. There's 10 principles I want you to walk away when you hear in the industry, and we'll talk about mentorship. What you need to do to be successful on the journey. Adaptable. What did we just do, Pat? Thank you. Adaptable. Receptible. Be on time. Be on time. Be prepared. support each other. Get a mentor. How many of you have a mentor? Have you formally asked them? You've actually solidified it? If you haven't, and you just raise your hand, you don't have a mentor. I'm telling you right now, you do not have a mentor if you have not solidified it. Because we'll talk about that in a minute. I gave you 6 points. Support each other. Speak up. I heard Madison from the Robotic Chicks out there, and she was speaking her mind even in the bathroom tonight when we were in there. All right? I want you to be present. I want you to listen. That is one thing that this society and world has lost, to listen and help. Think about this. You don't have to answer this question, and also to be mobile. How many of you have a passport? How many of you, if I said to you, will you get on a plane right now and go over to India, would you do it? All right. Be receptive, be adaptable, because my story is the following. Some of you won't go. Believe me, some of you don't have a passport. Some of you don't realize your passport is expired because it needs 6 pages and 6 months and a page full. These are the details, and here's my story. Working since 13. Never gave up. Worked in a male-dominant field my whole life. 9/11, I was right there running cables for Wall Street to bring back up. I was actually looked at and said, do you want to be a part of the telecommunication bringing back the world? And all the men were like, no, we don't want to get our hands dirty. And I was right there. I drove up with a bunch of men, and I was running cables with dust after 9/11. I came from Ohio, I was somewhere around the world, or Singapore, and I was right there. 9/11, AIG, Wall Street, Lehman Brothers crashing, the boxes walking out. I was the one that got the call to enable technology around the world to spin off and bring down when Lehman Brothers was going down. This is serious stuff. All the world events. And you know what? I looked around, and I didn't think at the time I was the only woman. I really want you all to understand the power that you have, that you need to unleash. If you walk into a room and say, I'm the only woman here, and you close up, that's not a part of the 10 guiding principles. You should embrace that moment. Those awkward moments that you have, that's when you need to seize the moment. That's when you need to actually pull up your passion and go for it, because your mind's going to be saying, what am I doing here? But you need to seize it. And it's so true. It's real. And it's not easy. But guess what? We are good enough. If you were to sit here and think that you need to adapt to a specific framework, and someone has told you you need to act like this and be like this, it's not. It's not. Be you. Be professional, don't be cussing. I've been in the boardroom and pencils thrown at me from CEOs. It's going to happen. I've been kidnapped practically in India. I've been there. But I want you all to understand that these 10 principles are very important in life. And look around. Do you support women? Because if we don't all succeed, then we don't together. And Jay, I can't thank you enough, because you champion and you do so much. And I just want to say thank you for all that you do. And it's important. And I'm sorry, I have a flight to catch, but I want you all to understand, I am committed. Women in technology, I started out and there were no women. And I'm a big champion of this. And I go back, I was just in Africa 2 weeks ago with the girls. And I do want to tell you this story real quick. The girls in Africa, little girls, I went to a community school and I actually taught English, and then I went out to the tribe in Africa. They had never seen an iPhone in their life. Never in their life. And now, because I was training for an Ironman, I went for a run. You're not supposed to do that in the Serengeti, by the way, because lions get you, but that's a whole different topic. I was running with guards with guns. And I went for a run, and now it's kicked off a Women's Influence and Empowering that's going to be happening in October in Africa with all the little girls that are very, very poor. You'll hear about it in the press, but just from that moment, seizing the moment, the passion, and saying, I want to help. What can I do? I'm going to take these little girls on a run. They're not little. They're for 3 days through the Serengeti and give back to them and teach them about technology and English and everything they want to know, and just embrace the moment. So my message to you is seize the moment, support each other. The 10 principles, I hope you remember them. I have them in writing. I'm happy to send them to Pat and Sandy. But you can do it. And guess what? Say it. We are good enough. Do you believe it? Are you energized and you're going to spend some more money? All right. Okay. Thank you for your support. I'm sorry I have a flight. You are empowered. Don't forget it.